The lesson.
Oh yeah.
What are your thoughts on the whole, rapping in a different accent?
Yeah, definitely not as staunch as I was back then. Before then, I was like, nah, I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. You have to rap the way you talk. And I still feel like that, but just not as staunch. If I hear someone with a twang, I do say like, he's got the twang, and it's not for me, but more power to him, I just let them do their thing. I would prefer, like, personal preference, I would love to hear someone rap in their natural accent. I mean, I also understand that because of the rhythm of rapping, some words will be stretched and, pronounced differently. And, it's poetic license as well, to kind of play around with things. But yeah, definitely not as staunch. I mean, even my show, I'll play some local artists or some New Zealand artists that have a bit like a kind of twang in there. I definitely have learned to appreciate the skill and what they're saying more now than how they're saying it. But people in Europe have been doing that for years too. Like Loop Troop and all those guys have been. People from Denmark. If they're not rapping in their native tongue, they're rapping in an accent in American. But a lot of them learn their English from American schooling or American movies, media, whatever. With Iggy, like, I just feel with Iggy, she's just not a good rapper, regardless of whether she raps like she's from Atlanta or whatever. For me, I just don't feel like she's a good rapper. That's my only thing with her. I don't really necessarily care that she raps like, American. But, she's successful. She went over there, did what she had to do to get to where she is now. Good on her. Her accent is bad, but, it's kind of a real... At least she could put a good accent on. That would be awesome. But it's just this kind of hybrid New York, Atlanta, just... I don't know. It's a really bad accent, but,
Did you see... do you ever watch Sway in the Morning?
Yeah, I love... I mean, Sway and Tech,
That's,
they're like the original radio personalities,
Did you see Iggy's appearance on...
Yeah, and that guy called up? Oh, man. I would have hated to be in that room at that time. I would be in the seat like, oh, shit, But, it's interesting because a lot of Americans are kind of are picking up on that, like... And the appropriation of black culture, has been brought up a lot about her being a white Australian and then coming over there and then trying to pretend like she's this girl from the hood. And a lot of people are offended by that and even like calling it like almost like blackface. I'm not here to tell how, people how they should respond to what she does, but I can see what they're saying, you know what I mean? But yeah, that moment on Sway show,
I know, it's unbelievable.
The lesson.
Oh yeah.